In the dark forests of New England during the 15th century, where nights were pitch black and the moon was a rare guest, lived a witch named Grace. Her dark deeds were notorious, and the locals feared her like the plague. One day, a girl named Emily went missing from the village at the edge of the forest. It was rumored that Grace herself had taken her, and soon whispers spread that the witch demanded a sacrifice to maintain her power in the dead of night. When the moon shone brightly through sparse clouds, a group of villagers led by a brave man named John ventured into the forest to find and rescue Emily. They made their way through thick underbrush and heard eerie whispers that seemed to come from the depths of hell. When they reached the old, dilapidated hut, its door creaked open as if Grace had been expecting them. Inside was silence, broken only by the creaking floorboards under their feet. On a table lay an open book with ominous spells. Suddenly, they heard a sinister laugh, and shadows began to move from the corners. A dark figure slid toward them. It was Grace herself, with eyes glowing like embers in the fire. John tried to approach her, but his feet seemed to be glued to the floor. Grace looked at him, and her gaze was filled with terrifying power. In an instant, she uttered an incantation, and everything around them began to spin like a whirlwind. When morning light illuminated the forest, the hut had vanished, along with Grace herself. But the villagers found strange marks left on the ground, and what they discovered filled them with horror. The missing tracks, pointing to the fact that Grace had taken not only Emily but everyone who dared to seek her. Since then, no one dared to approach the forest. It is said that Grace still waits for another victim, and her malevolent laughter can sometimes be heard in the night's silence.